Hi guys, welcome to lesson 4 of the Road Trader Masterclass series. We're going to be covering leverage trading. In essence, it is forex trading with cryptos, and it's very, very different compared to the way that you guys or most people have been trading with their cryptos. Normally you're trading with a one-to-one basis and holding either a Bitcoins or Ethereums or Monero or whatever. You're always holding something where you'll speculate whether the price of one will increase over the price of the other. Whereas actual trading is more to do with price movement in the direction that you choose with a leveraged account. Now, leverage means basically if you're doing a 5 times leverage, then it means the exchange is willing to loan you up to 5 times the amount that you have in your balance to trade with. Now, yes, this is a double-edged sword. You can increase your profits by 5, but you can increase your losses by 5. So it's extremely important that you're watching the other lessons and paying attention and looking at where to get your entry right, where to get your stop loss right, where to get your targets right. Or you're just going to get burnt. Your arse is going to get handed to you on a silver platter, I assure you. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you exactly what we do here. Now on Kraken, they allow up to 5 times leverage on Ethereum US dollar and Bitcoin US dollar, and that's the only ones we're going to trade. Now, as you can see, and as you know, I started my account with $150 just under a week ago, and at this moment in time we're running on 306 right now. So we're up over 100% in under a week, but we're trading smart. Not just randomly going in, whereas you can be a speculator if you're just holding one crypto or another to speculate that that will increase price over another coin, whereas you're not doing that with this. You're with leverage trading, you're using your technical analysis to know whether price is going to increase over a dollar base value or decrease over a dollar base value, because you can make your money both ways. Now I'm going to show you how to place a trade. What we're going to do is, I did just spot a trade a minute ago. We can look at Ethereum US dollar, Kraken chart, and it's in this channel, this downwards channel. Now it is a bullish channel because price has come up and set its ways in it, and here will be our area of confluence. It's never going to be exact. Well, if it is, happy days. If not, it's a general area. Price is just hitting it now, so now really is the place I want to get in, as we're at the bottom of the channel line and our horizontal line area. So what we're going to do, go into my Kraken US dollar chart, Ethereum US dollar. Now we select 5 leverage, and we are going to be buying. So I've got $306 in there. How much Ethereum can I buy? So $306. Look at the price of Ethereum now at 816. So we've got 0.37 roughly. Times that by 5. So 4, 8, 12. We can go 16. 1.6. We'll go 1.6 to be safe. So we can buy at 5. 1.6 Ethereum at its current price. We're going to buy that now. Confirm the buy, and there's our trade. So at leverage, that's only half filled it, so we can get another full one. No, it'll only fill what it can at that time, so you just keep going. You know the total you want to get to, so you just keep going till it totally adds up. Buy again, confirm it. There we go, 1.6 in total. Price is at where we wanted to get in at, which is around here. sorry, I had to stop then. Price is where we want to get in at. We managed to use our full leverage and buy 1.6 Ethereum for price to rise. Sorry. Now we need to set our stop loss. We don't trade without a stop loss. It will hurt you in a most epic fashion. So we know where we're putting our stop loss. We're putting our stop loss at a decent rate below structure line. Now where we can potentially see a support line would be there. So ideally we want to be below that. So I would say round figures usually work best. So if we put our support at 7,860. Need to get the risk to reward as well. But what you'll find is a lot of people, they put a lot of money on big round numbers like 750, 800, that kind of thing. Like on Bitcoin, they'll put them at the 1,000 mark, so 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, stupid levels like that. So that's why you'll see price spike back past a little bit and continue up. So for me to be safe, I would like to put it at 798.06. Should we mark that on here? Always mark what you're doing. 798.06. And our entry point was in fact here. Let's go on to here. See, I've forgotten already. 798.06. So you go onto here. Now, because we own it and we are buying it, in order for us to close this position, we just need to set a sell order for exactly the same amount as what we've got. So we go to sell. We don't want to do a market price. We want to say stop loss. Stop loss. 5 leverage. At the amount of 1.6 Ethereums. 1.6. At the price of 798.06. 798.06. And click sell. Confirm the sell. Wait for it to process all its things. And there we go, there's our order. Stop loss for 1.6 at 798.06. It's highlighted by this line here. So, yes, you are leverage trading, but that's the most you're willing to lose. Right, okay, so now we need to do our targets. Now, we've got our buy trade in, we've got our stop loss set. And to calculate your risk to reward, I mean, I'm a firm believer that less than 2.5 to 1, I generally don't trade it. I just don't see the risk to reward as good enough. So what you do is you go on your side bar here. If that's not highlighted, that one, just click extend and you'll find it. So we are in a long position because we're buying. So you select the long. Put your cursor on the start, drag your stop loss. Come here. Jesus, you're having a laugh. Oh, it's right in the wrong place. It's because of these stupid little things here. No. Yeah, that's about right. Move this back up. Now initially you would target here. You'd have your target there initially. So that would be target 1. So our minimum actual final target would be around here. But I believe we can go a lot higher than that. Major, I reckon we should be able to get to about there quite comfortably. And that will give us a return of almost 3 to 1. Now, as our 3 to 1 projection goes through our top channel line, what are we going to do to manage this trade in between? Right, this is exactly what you're going to do. Set an alarm on this line. You can set up mobile alarm, whatever. You can do it by SMS if you wanted to. Just right click on the line, add alert. You can send email, send SMS, blah blah blah. Play a sound as well. Click create. Once you've clicked that, yeah, no thanks. I've got alarms set already on old stuff, I think. Just double check. No. But what? Yeah, here they are. Look. Bitcoin, US dollar. No, get rid of all these. Old Forex alarms. God knows when they were there. Okay, so we'll set the alarm. We'll try again. Add an alert. You can put send an email to SMS, whatever, blah blah blah, whatever way is easier for you. But SMS is obviously going to be the fastest way. Crossing, you don't want it crossing. You want an email when it's moving up towards, crossing up, moving up, percentage. I suppose you could have crossing. That'll be fine. Press create. And there's your alarm. Obviously you can do the percentage, but I've never used, well, when the price is within a certain percentage of that line. I've never done that. I've always set it to the actual line itself, and then where I would want it, I just drop the line down a bit. Then effectively you're still getting it just before, it's just letting you know. Now what you would do then, excuse me, is you would exit the trading profit. So we're going theoretical here. Price has come up. It's hit that line. That being our T1 line. Change the colour of that to avoid confusion. Oh, you dickhead. We can call that target 1. Okay, now once price has hit target 1, you've got two options. You can either A, change your stop loss price and put it to just above your entry price. That way it's going to guarantee that you cannot lose on that trade. Lock in a little bit of profit if you want, but at the bare minimum, put it to break even, which is your entry price. And to do that, you would simply just click on this and drag it up to where your green marker is. Or you can just close that off and put in a new stop loss order at 818.60. Same thing. And then that trade is risk free, you cannot lose. Or you can take your profits and wait for it to break and then enter again. So you take your profit there. Once it's broken clear, enter again with a stop loss just below. Either way, you cannot lose. This way you're going to make more money because you're banking some there. You're over 50% of your way to it, and you're going to bank some. Then you wait for it to break, close, and enter again. With your final target being there as target 2. And that's where you'd ultimately close the trade. Or you can do the same again. When price gets to target 2, you can move your stop loss, as it was here, to up to here. Sorry, up to there. Or you can close out. So you're either following your option A, where it reaches your target, you close out your trade, you wait for it to break, then you enter again. Or when price reaches target 1, you lock in your profits by moving your stop loss. When it reaches target 2, you move your stop loss to target 1. If you had a third target, price reaches target 3, you move your stop loss to target 2, and so on and so on, so you trail it up. Now, having an automated trailing stop will not work doing that, because you can get a sudden jolt up and then it comes back down straight after, and you don't want to get sucked in like that. So that sorry. That is how you would trade on the Kraken with a 5-to-1 leverage. Now, basically, what the 5, I'll go a bit more into detail with a 5 leverage. Like I said, it gives you the ability to trade with up to 5 times more money than what you actually have. Now, this can be scary to a lot of people, because a lot of people have lost a lot of money. But that's because they've always held one coin or another. Now, if all the coins are dropping in value, it doesn't matter what coin you're holding, your overall dollar valued account is going to fall. So that's why I always hold all of my monies when I'm trading like this in US dollar, because that's going to be staple. Now, I know a lot of people, they trade to try and increase Bitcoin. To me, this just doesn't make sense. As a trader, I don't see the logic behind it, because you're placing all your efforts, absolutely everything, you're putting all your eggs into one basket. Even how much you could win 1,000 trades in a row, but yet Bitcoin crashes and you've lost everything. Yeah, Bitcoin might go through the roof. Yeah, great, it might not. It might crash. So why run the risk? Just hold it in dollar where you know you're secure, and increase your account by using leverage. Increase your account's dollar value, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You're not trying to hold Bitcoins. What people are trying to do, they're trying to hold Bitcoins in the hope it's going to increase in dollar value. It sort of doesn't make sense. Which the crypto world, but most of the traders in the crypto world, they really need to get a grip of what actual real trading is. And then it will become more popular. So that's my little rant about that. As we're in it, let's have a look at how our little trade is running. We can see on here, this is the position that we took. It's showing us all here. So the opening cost, 1,300's worth of Ethereum we was able to buy. And you know we only had 300 in our account. Hello. Because we use 5-to-1 leverage. Now it's running at 0.04% profit at the moment, which is equal to 50 cents. Now, the good thing about the crypto world is the amount of volatility that it has. And if you know how to use the charts, which is what we have been showing you, and you've been picking it up pretty fast, you can use that to such a dramatic effect that you can make a lot of money really quickly and do it in a smart, controlled way. Just don't think you're going to jump in there and make $1 million in 4 hours, because you won't. It's very simple. Now if we look on here again, look, it shows how much margin I've got left. I've got $41 worth of margin, so I don't need to even think about or worry about anything unless that was to go to minus $41, because then my margin value would be at 0. It does go below because it takes into account the margin plus that, plus your balance. But our stop loss is above that anyway, so we still don't need to worry. But that's just telling you what type of margin you got left. Don't put enough on so that your margin is like $4, because it's going to close you out because you're going to get a margin call. Keep it about $40, $50 spare, but have your stop losses in place. Do not enter a trade unless you have a stop loss. It's far more important to have a stop loss than it is to have a take profit. Because if it goes straight up, straight past your take profit, you're not going to be worrying about it, are you? If that goes down to your stop loss and keeps going, yeah, you're going to start to worry. Don't think that you're the only special one that doesn't need one. A lot of people think that way, and a lot of people get burnt very quickly. Also, a lot of people will turn around and say, oh, I've made so much money this week, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, the sun shines on a dog's ass once in a while. You know, people can get lucky and get lucky for a couple of weeks, but they will end up getting ruined. It's just a bare fact of it. The only people that survive are the people that trade correct. And the ones that obviously don't do it, they're not going to last. There's no special indicator, there's no special holy grail. There's just common sense, and trade what you see, which is what we're showing you in this series. Sorry guys, I had to stop then. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how to use Kraken. And obviously when your trade is closed, whatever little bit of Ethereum or whatever this you got lying around, just convert it straight back to dollar. Just sell it at zero leverage, and just convert it completely into dollars. You shouldn't need to do that, but in case you do with fees and stuff like that, just do that so you're always holding dollar. That way you'll always know where you are. Yes, you can make a lot of money by trading coin over coin at 0 leverage, which is a 1-to-1 ratio. You can do that, and a lot of people do that. But if you want to make a lot of money and you understood the structures that I'm showing you and how to trade with a price action, your stop losses, your TPs, how to manage your trade without having to sit in front of a chart all day, then this will get you to where you want to be a hell of a lot faster.